Hello everyone, the mainstream media has been suggesting that this race is tight, but I genuinely don't believe it is. It seems like they are starting to see that many states Democrats thought were competitive actually aren't. At this point, it looks like Democrats are scrambling and spending money in what can only be described as last-minute damage control. They might finally be coming to terms with the fact that their polling data is way off from reality. Donald Trump could potentially win by a significant margin across all swing states and possibly flip a few others along the way. I'm not saying this just to cater to your biases, I'm sharing this because that's what the data indicates. Let's dive into some evidence. First up is an MSNBC clip that likely left many viewers stunned. The media often claims they're on top of things but usually arrive late at the party. Here's Steve Kornatsky from MSNBC discussing how 2022 was one of our most accurate election years ever due to various factors affecting polling accuracy. He explains how predicting voter turnout is incredibly challenging for pollsters because they must guess whether more Republicans or Democrats will show up and how many first-time voters there will be. It's essentially a coin toss regarding polling accuracy. Now let's look at current averages in battleground states. If these polls mirror past inaccuracies from 2016 and 2020, Trump could be in excellent shape. Since Joe Biden began his campaign, mainstream media has largely ignored discrepancies within polling data while painting an overly optimistic picture for Democrats. Take Kamala Harris' early hype. She briefly led by just 2 or 3 points nationally after her initial surge as an unelected nominee. Hardly grounds for panic among Republicans. In some areas where Biden once held significant leads, Harris now trails behind Trump. Let's focus on North Carolina as an example. This state behaves differently than other swing states like Georgia because outside urban centers it turns red quickly. For instance, while Wake County, a major blue area, showed strong support for Biden with over 500,000 votes cast during his peak victory by 27 points in 2020. Johnston County next door swung heavily for Trump by 24 points despite being down from previous elections. The narrative has been that North Carolina is competitive for Harris. However, recent reports indicate her campaign has pulled nearly $2 million in planned ad spending there just days before Election Day. A clear sign of surrendering ground rather than confidently competing. This discrepancy between what we hear from official narratives versus what's happening on the ground suggests major issues within Democratic strategies leading into Election Day. And early voting data shows them trailing behind expectations even in critical states. While Democrats want us focused on North Carolina as a swing state contender, perhaps we should shift our attention toward places like New Jersey or Virginia based on emerging trends where Republicans seem poised to perform better than anticipated during early voting phases. The enthusiasm gap also plays a crucial role. More people are excited about showing up for Trump than ever before, even among those who previously didn't vote. This growing base includes new supporters who may not fully register their intentions through traditional polling methods yet will likely turn out on Election Day. If history repeats itself, and if polls continue skewing favorably toward Democrats, we could see Trump outperform expectations significantly across all swing states he currently leads in already. I know I said I'd avoid making predictions this year, but my gut tells me Trump's headed toward winning over 300 electoral votes decisively. The current situation might lead him towards being recognized as presumptive president even before mail-in ballots finish counting. It seems clear, Kamala Harris' campaign isn't resonating well enough with voters, and now they're diverting resources away from North Carolina towards potentially safer territories like Virginia or New Jersey instead. A strategic retreat amidst growing concerns about their chances overall. But hey, I'm just someone sharing my thoughts here. Surely those experts at MSNBC have everything figured out better than me. Oh wait, they seem skeptical too. That wraps up my analysis today. If you found value here, please consider liking or subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.